Okay, so we are going to start with all 3 minutes of plank, and I'm going to separate out the triceps today. So we'll start with that 3 minutes of plank, 1 straight arms, 1 on your forearm, and then 1 straight arm for the third. And we'll just start there. Let's do it all together. Okay.
Something's telling me to save myself. Something's telling me to hurt myself. Something's eating at me.
6, ready, go,
And oh, something's telling me that to save myself, I might have to go and sedate myself and join the reverie. Oh, if I can take something to make me feel better than I'm feeling now, and everything else will work itself out. Everything else will work itself out. Oh, if I can say something, people might like me better than I told you now, and everything else will work itself out. Everything else will work itself out. I'll sit back helplessly and watch the world descend into chaos curated by suited men, and they all look like me. Something is just not making sense. But in my dreams I see no evidence that this is happening. Oh, if I can take something to make me feel better than I'm feeling now, everything else will work itself out. Everything else will work itself out. Oh, if I can swallow something, people might like me better than I told you now. Everything else will work itself out. Everything else will work itself out. I don't care. I'll just keep my head buried under the ground and wait for everything to work out. Oh, if I can take something, make me feel better than I'm feeling now, and everything else will work itself out. Everything else will work itself out. Oh, if I can swallow something, people might like me better when I show you now. Everything else will work itself out. 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 Everything else will work itself out.
still breathing, still tight in your core. Pushing it forward. Keep holding. Halfway.
Determination to conquer all my ambitions. Despite all the conditions, in light of my past decisions, made it to this position. It's on my
Keep
disposition.
pressing.
Not seeing no limits. Killing the competition. Yeah, I'm a beast. Hey, now I'm a leash. Hey, ready to feast. Coming in peace, not in a leash. I think that I'm number one. Just to keep it 100. 0 to 100. See what you want. Are you a beast? Hey, are you a leash? Hey, you ready to feast? Are you a beast?
Cool. Good job. Okay, so for triceps, just doing it really simply, you're crossing one leg over, and you're going to do 2 8 counts of tricep push-ups, and then another 2 counts with your leg in the air, and then you'll switch and do the same thing, 2 8 counts, 2 8 counts, and then you'll repeat that. Then we'll stretch it out for just a second, and then you'll go ahead and do 10 kind of slow tricep push-ups. If you think about the tips of your fingers actually making contact with the ground too, that'll help your wrists. I know that that can be hard, but if you need to take a wider arm, it works a different part of your arm, but you're welcome to do that if you need to make that modification. Yeah, let's do it. So we'll just do it all together.
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find out on your best behavior. Turn your back on motivation, and we it's my own desire. Help me become
Good. Give your wrists some love. Give your arms some love. Whatever you need. Okay, now we move into our little cardio dance. As always, if there is any arm parts, we're trying to picture like we're moving our arms through molasses, so we're creating our own energy with our arms there. And this is just a follow along thing. Doesn't have to look pretty, just has to get your heart rate up.
feel the inside, like everyone else. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but I was just kidding myself. However we go, I started with faith. Cause now that they're gonna run you on the words that I needed to say. You were under the surface, like trouble water. The time can heal, but this won't. Before you go, was there something I could have said to make you happy, babe? Only I didn't know you were the storm to let. Before you go, was there something I could have said to make you not stop hurting? Guilty on your mind to make you feel so worthless. Before you go. It's never the right time, whenever you go. Little by little, little, it's not
Before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you had a soul to matter. Before you go, was there something I could have said to make you stop hurting? Kills me all your mouth to make you feel so worthless. So before you go, you would be better off by now. You could have lived on oceans out. Maybe I guess we'll never know. You know. Before you go, was there something I could have said to make you happy? Only I know you had some clue. Before you go, was there something I could have said to make you not stop hurting? Kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. Before you go, was there something I could have said to make you not stop hurting? Kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. Before you go.
Good. This is my third class of the day, and I didn't realize how hard it would be. So next, we're going to learn a little dance. And my only ask from you is that you have a lot of fun with it. I figured on our last day, we would do something kind of silly. The song tells you what to do, but I'm going to show you. So you have one arm, up, down, then you're gonna get ready for your squat, and you're gonna squat, 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 jump, squat, 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 jump. You do the same thing again. One arm, two arms, up above your head, back, up above your head, back. Then you'll squat, 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 jump, squat, 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 jump. You'll turn to your right, and do little pulses, and then you'll do it quickly. Forward, side, forward, side, switch. You do pulls for a full 8 count. You go forward, side, forward, side, forward, side. And from here, you're gonna get low, get lower, and then you're gonna shake. You get it low, get low, get low, you're gonna shake. Then you'll start the whole thing over. And this goes a bunch of times. It's really fun. So you have to smile and you have to kind of laugh at yourself. I had fun doing this.
Both hands in the air, arching your back, bend your knees, back in. Yeah. Both hands in the air, arching your back, bend your knees, back in. Yeah. They be asking me now, Lisa, how you do that? Girl, you the bum. I be like, true that. And I'm so fly, man, I should've been a with it. Check out my new dance, everybody tryna do it, but they can't do it like me. Check your girl out. I am honestly the truth, Girl Scout. When I step into the party, you get turned out. What's up with the both of my hands up into my workout? Drop, low, middle, shake, drop, low, middle, shake, up. Both hands in the air, arching your back, bend your knees, back in. Yeah. your knees, back in. Yeah. I'm so used to winning, I don't know how to lose. They ask me how I'm doing, I'm doing better than you. My whole team get it in, we just making moves. Whole girl on my dance, you see how I do. Old school on my top, they don't even know. They be like, this is what you doing, getting all that dough. First a different breed, and I do this with ease. I don't want nobody to leave, once I start doing my thing. Like drop, low, low, middle, shake, drop, low, middle, shake up. Both hands in the air, arching your back, bend your knees, back in. Yeah. Both hands in the air, arching your back, bend your knees, back in. Yeah.
And shake it out. Hopefully that was a little bit fun. Can't help but smile, I feel like. Okay. So this is for your balance and your alignment. So you're working on your passe and keeping your hips equidistant. And then, so you're gonna hold this for 4 counts and I'm not on the elevate. Then I'm gonna lunge forward and I'm gonna bend my knee a lot and I'm gonna try to get my knee level with my hip. You can kind of see it over my shoulder. Then I'm gonna try and even out my hips again. So I'm gonna have to squeeze my butt a lot. Test my balance on releve, and then another little squat jump like we like to do. And then you'll hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hips, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Make sense? Yes, good. All right. Get a drink of water if you need it real fast. I do. And then find the middle of your space.
Determination to conquer all my ambitions. Despite all the conditions, in light of my past decisions, made it to this position. It's on my disposition. Not seeing no limits, killing the competition. Yeah, I'm a beast. Hey, now I'm a leash. Hey, ready to feast, coming to peace, not in the least. I think that I'm #1, just to keep it 100. 0 to 100. See what you want. Are you a beast? Are you a leash? You ready to feast? Are you a beast? Not in the least. Do you think you're #1? You just keep it 100. 0 to 100. Show me how much you want. Some people never have trouble. That's why they don't know what the struggle is. Not me, I had to hustle. Now I'm getting money like what you did. Making the sacrifices. No matter what the price is. Surviving the crisis where I'm the flyest. This is simply nicest. I don't pay the cost. And it off the boss. Analyze my losses. Now I'm taking off. Yeah, I'm a beast. Now I'm a leash. Ready to feast. Coming to peace. Not in the least. That I'm #1. Just to keep it 100. 0 to 100. Show you how much I want. Are you a beast? Are you a leash? You ready to feast until you a beast? Not in the least. Do you think you're #1? Can I keep it 100? 0 to 100. Show me how much you want. Are you a beast? Both hands in the air, arching your back, bend your knees, back in. Yeah.
Okay. Now for real, get a drink of water. What's hard about that is not arching your back then in that passe from this moment to this moment, really tightening your abs. So that's some homework to do if you want to do that later. Abs, most of you know this already. Some might be new. I'll explain it quickly because you can follow along. You can just position the computer where you can kind of see me when you're doing your abs. So you have to work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pulls up. You do that 4 times. Then make sure your heels are a little closer to your hip bone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you do that left, when you do that right, when you do that left. When you do your ab circles, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 4 to one direction, 4 to the other direction. Then choices here, you could have your legs up in the air, don't fall. I'm so tired. Or you could have them on the ground. This is 2 slow, 4 quick, 2 slow, 4 quick. Same thing in tabletop. 2 slow, 4 quick, 2 slow, 4 quick. Then you're gonna cross your knees. And you're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4 pulses, switch, 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 bicycles, 8 straight legs. Then you're gonna do your roll up, 1, 2, 3, 4 back down, 6, 7, 8, that's 4 times. Then we'll do some port de bras. This is sitting back in your boat. So you put really tight abs. You're lifting your chest. You're trying to really, really test that lower ab here. And then we'll reverse the port de bras. And then we'll do some rowing in that boat. And that's the abs. Same song, so you should kind of be used to it. If you don't need to look at the screen, don't. Just focus on really tightening. If you tighten your glutes in a lot of these, that'll give you an extra boost. If you're not feeling this for some reason, hopefully you are. Make sure your shoulders are coming up, and in anything that your elbows are open, they stay really wide, so don't let them crunch too much together. Let's do it. When I find my song. Boom. have just our glutes, and then we have our cool down, so we almost need it. So what we're gonna do is kind of a hybrid. So we're gonna do the hardest part of the glutes last week, and then we'll do our classic planche. We haven't come back to that since week 1. So you're starting, you can do this on your forearms too, but you're starting moving yourself forward to the side if you're new. If you move yourself way forward on your knee, and then way back, and then turn it in. Bring it, turn it out, and get that knee close to your shoulder, and then pull and pull. And then you straighten it, move your abs to back, pulse and pulse. So you do that 4 times on the right and then 4 times on the left. Then we'll stand up, roll up, shake it out, find a second position, and then we'll do our 16 down, 16 up, 16 down. On these planches, just a reminder, you're finding your planche and then you're just squeezing at your edge. So they shouldn't be very big. You should find wherever you're at and then squeeze from there. And then you're just coming down, you're making sure you're in line with your hip and you're turned in there. And then you're gonna go all the way back up. Should make you pretty sore with the 2 of those combined. Let's do it. Don't kick anything. Don't hurt yourself. Get ready for the planche. Make sure we have enough music. Cool. Let's just cool down a little bit and we'll go.
Deep breaths. Yeah.
Embrace me, my sweet, embraceable you. Embrace me, you irreplaceable you. Just one look at you, my heart grows tipsy in me. You and you alone brings out the gypsy in me. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I want my arms about you. Don't be a naughty, naughty baby. Come to mama, do, my sweet. Embrace of you.
And whatever else you need. So, Ashley is the only one that has heard this. Oh, and Cassie has heard this story, but I feel like I should say it again, just because Alta's in here and she's also a graduate. So, for those of you who don't know, I've been starting to tell a funny story about myself at the end of class just to cheer you up, because I do a lot of weird things. And the latest story I told, I'm going to tell again, is about how I ruined my college graduation. You'll love this, Molly, at CSU. When I went to do the ceremony, everyone had banner carriers except for music, theater, and dance, who was not organized. Surprise, surprise. So there was no banner carrier, so they were like, who's going to do it? And so finally I volunteered and I said, I'll do it, I'll carry the banner. And so they said, okay, take this piece of paper, and when you're going to march ahead of the faculty, and when you get in, you're going to give your piece of paper to this lady who's standing at the door, and she's going to hand you the music, theater, and dance banner, and then you're going to walk in. Sounds really simple, right? How can you mess this up? So I had my gold piece of paper, and I'm marching ahead of the faculty, and I'm like feeling sort of important about myself. And I get in to the room and I show my piece of paper to the lady, and she just goes, doesn't do anything. So I keep walking thinking that I had given it to the wrong person. And then Shang Fu started chasing me, screaming like, Jenna, you forgot the banner. And I got so stressed out that I turned around to grab it, but these things are heavy. So I clotheslined him and Jane and Corey Seymour, literally went and just knocked out 3 faculty members on the ground. This is in the procession, right? My hat flies off, but I keep going, holding the banner, and my whole family just stands up and they're like, yes, that's my girl, because I had to ruin it for myself. And I'm still waiting for that to show up on YouTube, because I'm sure someone videotaped that, because it stopped the whole ceremony. Anyways, happy graduation, Alta, and anyone else who's graduating. I love you all. Great last class, and I will see you when we all get back together. Mwah!